see what we can do today. Okay, I've just loaded in for the day, and it's a bit foggy, but it looks as though it's going to be a nice day. So we are in October now. I did have a quick look. What I've noticed in the shop is that there's a harvester for 121,000. That's going to take most of our money. However, it's 53% off, and like I said, anything that comes up that we need, I am going to buy. Can this not farm soybeans? Oh yeah, it can. Yeah, so anything that pops up in the shop that is going to be of use to us, that's going to kind of save us money in the long run, we're going to buy. So I am going to buy the harvester. 121,000. There we go. So we have now got a harvester. We haven't got a front attachment or anything, but look at that. Woohoo! Massey Ferguson. Oh, nice and shiny. Look at it. Ooh, it's pretty. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to drive this back round to the yard, and we'll have a look at starting doing something for the day. So we're down to just 20,000 again now, but you've got to be happy when you buy a harvester, right? Well, didn't see that little fence there, or that sign there. Back to my usual standards of driving. So yeah, we'll get this parked up, and then we'll look at what kind of contracts we can grind out today. So I think because I'm having to do a lot of contracts, what I'm going to do is, obviously I'll speed them up and kind of time lapse them so you don't have to watch the whole thing on the videos, because bearing in mind I am doing this from a live stream, but when I'm making the videos, what I will do is, because sometimes the time lapses themselves are still a little bit long, and if I was to speed it up any more, it would just kind of look too. I've got to turn that off. Let me turn this off. it would just look too glitchy and kind of too fast. So what I am going to start doing is I'll do some time lapses of the kind of work, but I will cut some of it out so so you haven't got to kind of watch them for so long. And what I might also do is let's have a look at. What also I might do is just kind of do 2 or 3 different contracts all at the same time, not all the same time, back to back, and then obviously I can just cut some of the work out, and you'll just kind of see me finishing the last bit. So I'm still doing the work, obviously. It's just that you don't have to sit through time lapses that are quite so long. So yeah, that's my plan. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. What I'm going to do, we've got deadwood, fertilising, harvesting. I'm not doing cotton because it just doesn't pay. It's rubbish. Mowing. We've got a few contracts. So, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a worker. We obviously have to borrow the items. Where is that one? Field 8, not far away. So I'm going to get a worker to... Oh, I've tapped past it. I'm going to get a worker to do this job for us whilst we're doing another one, so we can try and kind of get a bit more income in and try and get some jobs done before we kind of get into November. So watch our driver. Yeah, so we'll pop over here. I'll just put the mini-map on so I can actually see where I'm going. Like I say, we'll get this worker on this field. We'll crack on, find something else, and I'll do some little time lapses so you can kind of see what we're doing, but you don't have to. Is that same car? Yeah, I think it's this next field along, isn't it? Yeah, number 8. So we'll get this one done, and I'll see you after we've done a few contracts. Get the worker settled. I'm just going to press H and just see what he does. That looks like he's going for it. Nice one. Okay, so we will see you in a bit. Ooh, don't like it up that hill. Okay, I thought I'd just leave this one in as a single time lapse because it was quite small. So and it just it made a nice change to see something other than that's this one finished off. Okay, so yeah, after what I said, I did put this in as a single time lapse because it was only a what is happening? It was only a short job, so I thought I would show this one because we don't see much baling actually, and we'll look for another job straight away. The worker, I think he's still working. Let's have a look, make sure he's still moving. Yeah, he is on field 8, so he's 35% of the way through, so we'll take on a few more contracts now. We will just take the money if we go to the right place, and we will check. Oh, there's another baling one. I might actually do that, but this one I will just show the end bit as I said. So oh, yeah, we'll borrow the items and we'll see you when we've done a few jobs this time, I promise. Okay. This is such a small field. It seems silly to have such a big tractor and baler. Maybe the farmer's got a lot more money than what I have. That's probably what it is. He can afford it. I'm literally just missing everything. Maybe I can try that again. We'll see in a bit. What? Unfold. whipping through these contracts, trying to get as many done as we can, because we've spent all our money this morning. There was a harvester in the store on offer, so I couldn't pass that by. I do want to buy some more land, but whilst there's things that we need that's popping up in the store on offer, I will buy them. So there's kind of no point in having land if we haven't got the equipment to kind of do anything with it anyway, I guess. 94, 95. What does it say on? Ah, it's right there. I know we missed a few patches here and there, but didn't think it was 5%. That makes sense. Okay. Right. Jump out. Trying to get as many contracts kind of done before we go into November, because then we're just going to be on the cultivate. Oh, baling. A lot of baling jobs coming up. And we'll get them done. Makes a nice change to kind of cultivating or something, doing the baling. So, where's that? It's just down the road on the right hand side, isn't it? I think. No, it's not. Where is it? Up there. Okay. Shoot up there and get that done. Auto drop on. Oh. Quite a big field this one is. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear me. Ooh, work is finished on the cultivating contract, so I might send it straight off to another one. Okay, so I just noticed that our worker, my friend John, that's original, isn't it? He's finished the contract on the cultivating field, so I'm going to collect the money for that, I think, and I will sort of. It's still early on the day yet, so we'll send him out and let him do another field. He does get paid well for it, mind. Only because we're friends. Known John for years. Good old John. So yeah, we'll get him on another job whilst we're doing the baling. We have got a few baling jobs popping up at the moment, so I'm taking them when I can because it's just nice to do something a little bit different. So yeah, we'll get John on another cultivating contract. Because I think come November, December time, that's the only kind of jobs that are going to be there, cultivating and ploughing. So I want to do the other jobs whilst we can. So we'll claim for that one. So what else we got for John? He can do. Ploughing, stone picking. Right, okay. I'm going to put them on. Let's see, there's more baling ones there, so I'm going to do them after. There's more cultivating. It does like a bit of cultivating, does John? So you can't get enough cultivating. And what field is this at? Field 1. That sounds as though it could be close by. Ah, perfect. Nice. So I'll get John going on this field while I do a few more. There you go, John. Crack on, mate. Fill your boots. And I'll see you shortly. Meanwhile, field 45. I'm still pumping out the bales. Yeah, okay, so I'll carry on with these contracts and we will see if anything else pops up into the shop that we can use. I've already had an idea for one thing that I'm going to buy, and I'm going to let that be a surprise when we do buy it. So yeah, we'll carry on with these contracts and we will see you shortly. I have to also do I'm making YouTube videos out of this content, so I do have to kind of do those little talky bits where I turn off the music and I'll probably add different music to the videos instead. I actually don't mind baling. I can bale all day long. I find it quite therapeutical. Not like cultivating. That's just a chore. Cultivating and ploughing. Tell you what, before we grab this one, let's lift her up and we'll finish this one off. Do wish we could go a bit quicker though. It's a bit slow, this baler is. I don't like the way that it slows down so much when it gets to the end. Is that something we can turn off? Can I change the bale size? Hold on. Turn off automatic drops. Camera. Okay, let's do 150 centimetre bales. I hope this doesn't mean that the contract won't complete. Yeah, this is getting it done a bit quicker, changing the bale size. Okay, just going to another baling contract. Dave's still cracking on with that field. 29% of the way through it. Loving your work, Dave. And we'll go and do this baling contract just down here. I think it's just down here. Is it the grass field? Yeah, over this way. I think that's it. Okay. Hello Alice, mate, you alright? Yeah, mate, I was actually later than I wanted to be. It was gone 10 before I managed to get on. So... Oh, mate, you see, yesterday we had over 100 grand, 130 or something like that, 140 or whatever it was when we finished. Look how much I got now. Oh my god, can't drive. This is a contract here, mate. I still haven't got my own land or anything. I logged on this morning, looked in the store, and there was a Massey harvester for 120 grand. So I had to buy it. When there's nothing in the shop, we'll save up, but we'll get some land eventually. But when it was like 54% off, so when things like that pop up, I can't afford to not take them really. I've also got my eye on another little kind of piece of equipment, which I'll show you in a bit. That's more a kind of that's more of a surprise. No, I haven't got Eddie yet. I didn't have the money by the time I'd kind of finished with it, so I've been smashing out contracts. I've got Dave, my mate, the worker. He loves cultivating. He just loves cultivating, Dave, which actually comes in really handy because I hate cultivating. So Dave's already done one contract and he's on with his second, so that's nice. But yeah, I've got my eye on another piece of equipment which we could buy now actually, but and it's just a little thing that kind of, the way I see it is at the moment I've kind of got our land and there's grass kind of growing around the outside and stuff. We've got a baler, we've got a tedder, and I'm not doing anything with it, so I might actually cut what grass is there and get it tedded and baled, ready for when we get some buffalo eventually. So I'm going to buy a little mower. So then we'll be able to like mow our grass, ted it and bale it, and then we'll save that up ready when we get buffaloes. Yeah. I mean, the baler and the... we haven't done bad, really. We have had a baler, tedder, seeder in the sales, and now the harvester. So, so I'm happy with that. It was nice to get a harvester. I mean, I guess we could rent a header for it just to do that little field and see what we get off it. At least I haven't got to rent a harvester anymore. Before I cut the grass. I really need a higher horsepower tractor. Let's have a look in the shop a minute. Because I want to get a planter. Where are the planters? There. So, yeah, the smallest planter is 150 horsepower, and ours is only 160, so it's a little... I would like to get a direct drill. Because it cuts out a job. So that one's a direct drill. That's 200 horsepower you need for that. We'll keep our eye out for that one in the store. It is, let me show you, mate. The Massey Ferguson Beta 7360. So it is that one. I got it for 220, 221 or something like that. So we saved 100 and no, I got it for 121. Sorry. So we saved, yeah, 140 odd grand. I wonder what header it takes. Let's have a quick look at the headers. We would need a corn header, wouldn't we? I guess it would. We'd only need the smallest one, wouldn't we, for that? Yeah, so we can probably harvest that sunflower after all. Really? Let's have a look at that one, mate. Was it the 89 grand. Is it a medium one or something? Ah, that one. Ooh, 230. Yeah. It's it ain't pretty, but as long as it does the job. 230. Yeah, horsepower, nice one. Yeah, nice one, mate. Thank you. We probably will look at getting one of them then. Or we'll keep an eye out at least in the store as well before we manage to kind of get that. I was a bit late on this morning. I mean, I was ready in time, but I had a bit of a nightmare because I noticed, like, after editing my videos that I've been doing, my C drive has gone from 50 gig to from being like 50 gig used to now 50 gig free. So editing these videos has somehow filled up all of the C drive, and I looked into it, and when you kind of edit the videos on DaVinci, apparently it's the caches of the videos save on your C drive, and they're obviously big files. So in the video, it basically shows you going into the project after you've done the project and you've downloaded the video and you're happy with the video. Then go into the project before you delete it, and you can then delete all the cache data from that video, which then frees up the space on your C drive. Well, the only trouble was I didn't know about that until I'd deleted the project. So now I can't go into the projects to delete the data. And I've been looking all over the C drive files and I just can't find anything. It's almost like I've got a ghost file or something. Oh, I didn't see that over there. So I'm going to have to try and call on some of my friends to help me out or something, one of them maybe, to see whether anything could be done about it. Trouble is, it slows all your computer right down, having a full C drive. No, it's not. It's not, mate. Right. Okay, so that's another one done. £5 in the bank, cultivating, there's a few cultivatings there for Dave so he don't run out. Harvesting, no. Ploughing, stone picking. I'm going to do another baling job. Down there on field 21, so we're going to go all the way around the outside and take a left over there. Okay. Yeah, I've got the weather was atrocious last night. I've got like more pieces of my fences blown down. I've actually got a guy coming round today, which is weird on a Sunday, but to have a look at putting a new fence up for me. I mean, that other one was an old fence, so it did take a battering, so it's no surprise really. It's kind of... it's finished it off, that wind. But like, I woke up when I woke up this morning, it's still just as bad. I think it's still windy out there now, actually. You just chucked it down with rain as well, like all night. So I think that guy's supposed to be coming round at 1 o'clock to have a look at the fence, give me a quote. But he's a kind of mate that I've known for years, so he's often quite late, so I'm just going to tell him to let me know when he's on his way. So hopefully I'll get another kind of probably a couple of hours streaming, really. Get some of these jobs done. As well, I've ordered a wheel, mate. I've ordered a Thrustmaster. It's not the posh one. It's the 128. I'm not having this bad. Yes. Looks like the wind has dropped a bit, but it's still blowing. Just don't want to let up. Alright, cool, nice. Is it literally just plug and play? You just plug it in and you can use it, or... Yeah, I think it will. I'm always quite... What on earth? There's like stuff all over this road, like it's like invisible stuff. I'm always kind of quite... mindful. I'm conscious of the fact that driving with a kind of as good as you can try and do it, driving with a keyboard and mouse just makes the driving look a bit twitchy. I've never had a wheel, mate, so I'm going to quite enjoy it, I think. Alright, cool. I haven't got a control panel or anything. I'll see how we get on with the wheel first. I might invest in a control panel if I get on alright with the wheel. But I'm looking forward to kind of being able to drive a bit more smoothly. Oh, it's... I've got it on auto drop. I was wondering what was going on there. We're starting to lose the light a bit, aren't we? Very foggy. It's weird. It's just in that little dip down there. Ooh. Dave's finished. Let's get him on another contract. Oh, wrong button. Be great if you let me set a job up. Create job, field work. Oh, he's going to it a lot. See? Sometimes it works. He's driving to the field and he's just going to go and do the cultivator. Nice. Yeah, they're still not perfect, these workers, are they? But they're definitely better than FS22. Oh, yeah. Bear with me. I think I was watching videos earlier about the C drive thing. Sorry about that. Guy kind of replied to me that I kind of put a comment on his video telling him about. He did a video on how to clean the caches away after to keep your C drive free. So every time you do a project, you you delete the caches in the project. But the trouble is, if you've already deleted the project, you can't go into it to delete the caches. So I kind of said to him, what happens when this happens? He basically said you should still be able to go in and find the caches wherever they've saved. Which is weird because I found the caches on my D drive and I did delete them. But the fact remains that ever since I started using that DaVinci just 2 days ago, my C drive memory has gone from like 57 gig used to being like 250 used. I need to change the bale size. Make this a bit quicker. There we go. I need to take a look at when that corn's ready actually. Look. Ready in October, so it should be ready to harvest now then. Might have to do that. I'm not going to, obviously, I can't mess about saving either to get the best price for it, because, let's have a look. Prices. It's going to be the worst price, isn't it, for corn? Yeah. 696. And if I wait till January, it doubles. I might try and find some way of being able to keep it. I've got a feeling that we'll only get a couple of thousand litres off it anyway. That's the thing, I don't know how much it is to rent a header, but if we're only getting 600 per 1,000 litres, and I'm assuming we're probably only going to get a couple of thousand on that little bit of land, the header will cost more to rent. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, mate. Can harvest it and see see how much we get. Complete. Okay. What's he doing? So he's drove here. And then not done the work. Is he in the right field? Yeah. Okay. Try again. Come on, Dave. Use your noodle. Yeah, look, mate. Look at the new addition. Woo. Nice. Yeah. He needs to book his ideas up or I'll sack him. So, what was I going to do? So, if we look at... So, I've just finished the bale contracts that I was doing. So, I'll grab the money for that. Dave is on another cultivating contract. Dave's on another cultivating contract. He loves doing a bit of cultivating, does our Dave. I don't know why. Bit of a weirdo, but I'll pay him to do it so I don't have to. Anyway, so we're obviously back at the yard. The fleet's starting to look a little bit bigger each time, which is nice. What's the horsepower on that baler that we've got? I just need to check on that because I had an idea. Vehicles. Where is it? Baler. 120. And what is the John Deere? 116. We'll see. I bet it's not going to run it, is it? Might have to leave that idea for now. We'll see. It might do it. We'll try. It might not have enough power. But what I'm thinking of doing is, because we've now got... It's very foggy. Misty. Because we've got these few sunflower seeds, I'm wondering if it's going to be worth... I don't know how much we'll get from this little bit. I'd like to think 1,000 litres, 2,000 litres. But to rent a header out from the store is going to cost... to lease the header, sorry, is going to be... Where are they? So for this lease, so we're 2,700. I'm not going to do it, mate. I am not going to. I've just got a feeling that we're going to end up losing out of that one. But what I will look at is rollers. Huh. Sure, I saw somebody else using a roller that had a little tank that you could put on it. I wonder if he was using a mod. Grassland care. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. So 100. That's only 21,000. Do you know what? I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy it because what I'm going to do is just get rid of the where are we? I need to find the seed. Hopefully one might be enough. We'll see. So we can actually do, for a change, something around our little bit of land. So what I'm thinking is, cultivate over these, grow some grass. We can then do a little bit of grass work, so we can start to kind of get some bales together, ready for when we have buffaloes eventually, which we're a long way off. But rather than kind of do nothing with that bit of land, and when I can afford a planter, we'll put some soybeans in it, and hopefully might be able to make a bit more money out of that, possibly, which will be nice. So R to refill. Oh, it only takes 250. Huh. Okay. So And then you can also use this as a roller instead of using sort of fertiliser, so it'll save us a bit of money in the long run as well. So I'm going to have to turn this on because I've not used it before. We'll lower it down. Grass. Let's see how this goes. Even if it's not a lot coming in with this grass, I'd rather have something kind of coming in than nothing. I really ought to we'll use this. Use the steer and assist just to there we go. Just make it a little bit quicker, I think. So yeah, my kind of thinking is that there's kind of a little bit of grass there, a little bit of grass around the side, some up there. So we'll try and cut whatever we can and turn it into bales. Corner bit. I think we're going to have to fill the greenhouse up with water soon. I'll top it up before we move on into the November. Dave's getting on with that field nicely. Eventually, after driving to the field and then deciding that he wasn't going to start the job, he's eventually on his way. So yeah, I want to try, obviously the buffaloes, I want to try doing the goats as well. It'd be nice to do something different eventually. Don't like this field. Actually don't use very much seeds up. Probably because it's not that big a field, but it's good because we haven't got that much money. So when we get our first load of grass, this will be the first income we get from our land. And we have got the kind of we have got the lettuce over there, which I will sell. When's the best time for them? Actually, we need to just quickly check on that. Prices. Lettuce. February. Oh, it's going to be worth actually saving them and selling them in February because there's quite a big difference there. So buying this roller was quite a good thing really, because obviously we'll be able to kind of plant grass with it, or I think it plants oilseed as well. But also when it comes to fertilising the fields, we'll be able to roll it, and that will be one of the fertiliser states, which will save us some money, which is good. It's always good to save money. Anyway, we'll get this finished off, and we'll see you after we've done this and we've filled the water up in the greenhouses. Oh yeah, date. I'm leaving the chore work to Dave. Just so happens he loves doing a bit of cultivating. So just try and get these couple of bits. It's actually nice to have a few different bits of equipment as well. It feels as though we're kind of moving on a little bit. I do want to buy another small plot of land, possibly that one just there. But things keep popping up in the sales and we need them. What can we do? Fold it up. Drop that there. Fill this water up. How much does it need? Not an awful lot. One should do it. Okay, so that's the water filled up in the greenhouse as well. We've got grass planted now. So fertilised 100%. Needs lime. And needs rolling. Did we not just use a roller on it? I'll have to have a look at that. Drop this back off here. And leave that filling. And we'll pick the roller back up and see what the deal is with this. Maybe we have to go back over it when it's not seeding. It can't seed and roll at the same time, possibly. We'll lower it down. Put the field steering assist on. And we'll see if that's now rolling it. Just want to check. So it needs rolling. Needs rolling. Is this not a roller? I thought it was a roller. What am I missing? Let's just have a quick look in the shop. Maybe it isn't technically a roller. Where's the grass care? Grass rollers and weeders improve the yield of your grass fields. So yeah, it is a roller. Do I have to empty it for seed? Try again. Needs rolling. Okay. Do the same again, but turn it on. Yeah, why can't... Maybe I have to roll it once it's in its first state, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's probably going to be that, isn't it? Well, we'll fill that back up so we get rid of it. I'm going to leave this leave that just there so we can park the tractor here. So it's got to be cultivated before you can roll it. Well, I ain't got a cultivator. That sucks then. So we've now got 4 lots of lettuce to sell, but I think we'll leave these till February and try and get the best possible price for them. We do need as much money as we can coming in, but I don't want to miss out on any income. So we've had to do a lot of contracts today, because there's just nothing else to do around our farm at the moment, around the yard, so it's a bit unfortunate. Deadwood, fertilising, harvesting. Do you know what? I think now, what have we got? 64,000. I just know that if we go into November, I'll tell you what, actually I'm going to do one more contract. Dave can do another cultivating contract. Because he loves it. So we'll get Dave going again. He'll be ready for a break by the end of today. He's worked his socks off. He has had a couple of breaks though, which I wasn't keen on. But yeah, I think we'll get Dave on the cultivating, which is field 45, back up there. And hopefully you will drive up there. Yep. And then meanwhile, I'm going to do a contract for stone picking. Because I can then chuck a few more stones into the lime production before we move forward into November. and then that way we'll get some free lime. So where's this contract at? Field 20, right down there. So for the people in the video, so for the people watching the video, we'll see you once we've got this field done. Mist really is setting in now. That's it, it's a bit clearer over here. So not the most interesting of contracts, but it will give us some stones to put into the machine. So steering assist, we'll have lines on. Bear with me. Okay, so right, we'll have lines on. Just get it. Let's get it going. What's going on? Oh God. see how many stones we get out of this field for the lime machine. That guy's supposed to be coming round at 1 o'clock, by the way, Alice, so we might be here at some point, but like I say, he's generally he's always late, so I might have to at some point, if I just have to run off and go. But I've told him to message me when he's kind of on his way. So I'm hoping I can get this contract done, and the one time that I could probably do with him being slightly late, he'll probably turn up on time. Yeah. So. It is, yeah. Nice one, mate, that. We're doing 2 headlands. I thought we'd already been round. Crikey. I'm not seeing many stones in here. There isn't a lot at all, is there, actually? Never mind. We'll back up a little bit. We've only got 250 litres of stones, so I'm not sure what am I doing. Right, do you know what? We might get 1,000 litres if we're lucky. Oops. Taking my eye off while I was having a glug of water. Picking the stones up in this guy's field as well. probably going to be going into November. By the looks of it, we're probably about 80 grand, so I'll have to see if there's anything nice in the shop. Oh, a nice header to go with the harvester would be nice. Yeah, 460 litres. Yeah, we might not quite break 1,000, but still gave us something to do while Dave did one last contract. Okay, so not quite as many stones that I'd hoped for. I was hoping for kind of sort of at least 1,000, maybe 2, but it wasn't a big contract, so we just have to be pleased. We just have to be pleased with what we've got. It's good job we don't take damage and don't have to pay for it on these leasing vehicles. So yeah, we'll get this taken back because I'm not going to do any more now. We're just going to wait for Dave to finish off the contract. My word, look at the fog on field 45. And then we're going to sleep through to November, check the store and see what contracts we can do. We might be able to kind of cut our own grass by then, maybe make a few bales up in preparation for getting the buffaloes at some point. So yeah, we'll see you back at the yard, and we'll chuck these stones into the lime processor whilst we're waiting for Dave. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to get off in a minute anyway, mate. I'm just going to let the worker finish off. Contract. Yeah, you too, mate. Thank you very much for hanging around. I'll hopefully have some good news next time I speak to you. I'll probably put one stream in tomorrow and spend some of the time kind of doing the videos as well. So I'll catch you if you're about tomorrow. If not, don't worry about it. I know everyone's got to work and stuff. I do appreciate it, mate. Okay, so we'll put these 694 litres into the lime production. That'll save us a little bit of money in the future. Not a massive amount, but it'll save us. So £2,000 for that contract. And we'll just wait for Dave now to finish on field 67, and then we're going to sleep through to November. Okay.